Dear students, greetings from KonarClasses. In this live video demonstration, I am going to show you how to view your scope of improvement analysis report. To perform this, first you need to come to the website called www.konarclasses.com. Once you come to this website, then you need to click into the login button. Those who are registered to the online test platform and online learning platform from KonarClasses is provided with a login. So you need to click into the login button and then enter your login and password. So here I am going to use a demo login. So I have entered my login and password and click into the login. After successful login, you will get this view. Now, what is scope of improvement analysis? As you appear different types of tests. What are the different types of tests? It is DPPs, that is called daily practice problem. Then there are UTs called unit tests. Then MDT, that is called module tests. Then MTs, that is called mock tests. And in between this, there are two types of tests called PT is called practice test and AT is adaptive test. Now, to know about all these tests, at what phase of your preparation you are going to appear those tests, for that there is a separate video lectures and you can refer to that. The purpose of this video lecture is to show you how you can view the scope of improvement analysis. For that you need to go to the My Report and then you click to the report called Scope of Improvement Analysis. Click into this and then you choose a particular chapter for which this Scope of Improvement Analysis report you want to look for. Now let me give you a background about this Scope of Improvement Analysis report. As time goes by, as you appear all these type of tests like DPPs, UTs, MDTs, MTs and PTs and ATs, means daily practice problem, unit test, module test, mock test, practice test, adaptive test. The result of these tests are actually captured into the computer software system on the online test platform. Now all this information is get processed. After processing those information, the computer system of the online test platform comes up with a scope of improvement analysis report. We use latest computer software technologies like machine learning and artificial intelligence and data analytics to come up with this kind of analysis report. One such report I am going to show you. For example, go to the scope of improvement analysis report and you select any chapter. Okay, suppose I want to select a chapter. For example, arbitrarily I can select from here. Let me select what I can do is that suppose I go for cell the unit of life, that is the class 11 biology topic, and then I click into the show chart. If you see, this comes with this kind of report. This pie chart shows that 16.4% time my answer is correct. Means after appearing so many tests, from the questions where it came from that cell the unit of life, 16.4% I answered correctly. 11.8% answered went wrong due to the reason that my concept was not clear for that particular chapter. A very tiny percent, that is 1.8%, is made mistake because I didn't remember the formula. Then 5.5% it shows that my answer went wrong because I didn't study the relevant theory from where the question came. And 14.5% it is showing that my answer got wrong due to silly mistakes. And 50% is showing is that half of this is that a wrong answer, self-assessment not done. That means the self-assessment has not been performed by a student, and that is why this data has not been captured, and as a result it is not able to show by means of this report. Now what is self-assessment? One thing for sure, unless you enter those self-assessment report, it is not possible for a computer system to come up with this kind of a great reporting system. Now I'm going to show you how to provide self-assessment data. So for that I go back to the main screen and go to the write practice test for say, and here also I am writing that cell, the basic cell, the unit of life. I click this one and I appear for the write practice test. Now as you know, in the practice test there are 10 questions. You can refer to the practice test video to know about how to appear practice tests and etc. So quickly I am just answering these 10 questions arbitrarily. I put B, I choose this as B, I choose this as A, then I choose the 5th question as C, 6th question as D, 7th question as B, 8th question as A, 9th question as B, 10th question as B, and then submit report. And you see, after submitting the the test, I get this result. And you see here, there is a statement: please complete your self-assessment below by choosing appropriate option based on your understanding. So what is self-assessment? Here it is. You look into the first question. It is the correct answer is A, and my answer is also A. So good, only I need to read the question. Now why the purpose of this read the question? Based on the the purpose and based on the complexity of the entrance examination, we at KonarClasses decide a particular question based into which category. It is very easy or moderate or hard. But that may not be exactly according to the particular student. Does it mean? A question which is according to our standard is moderate, for some student it could be easy, and for some other student it could be hard. So we want student to enter their own complexity level, and computer system remembers this thing, and based on that it processes and gives the next set of questions and the information. Suppose you rate the question moderate. I repeat, for you it is moderate, but the same question for other student it could be hard, and for another student it could be easy. But for each individual, the computer system will process all these things and come up with a very good kind of a predictive analysis report. For the second one, the correct option is A, but your answer got B. It is wrong. So first you need to rate the question. Suppose you rate the question as moderate, and why it got wrong? We have observed answer to a question got wrong due to the 4 fundamental reasons. First reason is that did not study relevant theory. Second reason is that concept was not clear. You study the relevant theory, but the concept was not clear. Third reason is that it is a silly mistake. And fourth reason is that did not remember formula. You know exactly how to do, the background of this question, but when you apply the formula, you do not apply the right formula at the right time, and because of that the questions got wrong. Answer to that question got wrong. So suppose you can write this thing, did not remember formula. For the third question it also got wrong. So you say it is easy, but did not it was a silly mistake. Fourth one you can write it is a hard question, but the reason the why it got wrong, concept was not clear. Fifth one, you see it is easy, but it got a silly mistake. Sixth one, you say it is hard and did not study relevant theory. Seventh one, you tell it is a hard question, but your answer was wrong, but you feel it is a hard question. Eighth one, you write it is a very easy question, but your things got wrong due to silly mistake. Ninth one, you see the question it is moderate, and you see due to didn't study relevant theory, that's why it got wrong. and question 10 is right, and you rate the question as moderate. This is what I have done now in the last few minutes. It's called the self-assessment. I repeat, this is the self-assessment of yours. For other students, for the same set of questions, it could be different. And based on that, computer system will come up with that personalized predictive scope of improvement analysis report. Now, once the self-assessment is done, you click into the submit self-assessment. After submission of this self-assessment, what you see? You see this thing, your self-assessment submitted successfully. Your self-assessment will help us to guide you for a better preparation in more effective manner. We leverage artificial intelligence and machine learning extensively to make your learning and preparation more effective. So now let's go back to the My Report section. Now let's look into the scope of improvement analysis report, and let's go to the same, the cell, the unit of life. So I go there, the cell, the unit of life. Correct, got it. And so chart, then you see it is little improved. Okay, earlier if you look into that was, now it is little improved. Now in that way, as you repeat this kind of test repeatedly and repeatedly for a particular chapter, you will get more more clear report, and that report will help you to understand where you need to concentrate. For a particular chapter, if you see that lot of silly mistakes are happening, then you should concentrate on correcting that. For some other chapter, if you see that most of your questions got wrong due to the concept was not clear, you need to clear those concepts. For some chapter, if you find that most of the questions got wrong due to the you didn't remember the formula, then you need to, for that particular chapter, you need to concentrate on remembering the formula. For other chapter, you see that you didn't study the relevant theory, then you need to make your concept clear by studying the relevant theory and then appear for the test. It is a very immense important. Lot of our previous students get benefited of this report to success in their entrance examinations and board examinations. Now, apart from the scope of improvement analysis report, there are some other reports. And all these reports has been discussed in some other video demonstration. You can refer to those video demonstrations. I hope you got a fair amount of idea that how to view your scope of improvement analysis report and how to submit your self-assessment. Thank you very much. If you have any specific question, you can always write email to us. Our email ID is contact@KonarClasses.com, that is contact@KonarClasses.com. Thank you very much.